Welcome back, everybody. And like I said on my last episode, there was a reset. So definitely you can tell I'm in a different area than my last time. I have a new building. And I kind of just want to show you around for the first part of this episode and just show you what I've done. And yes, it's early on. I still have Elytra, which is really nice to have. But let's get cracking into this. This is the fourth survival world of Dogcraft, and it started on April 1st. And I'm now recording my first episode on it on the 27th, I think. So taking about a month. I was kind of waiting for the amount of people to kind of get lower and stuff. There was a lot of lag early on. And one of the ways they combated that, which is actually really awesome to see, as I show you on /servers, they now have two different worlds with their own seed. So there's a Husky and a Beagle. I'm playing on Husky right now. I have a shop on Beagle though, and we'll be going over that here soon, but I did a random teleport early on before they got rid of the random teleport and managed to get into this mesa. And I actually had an idea of building this building based off the Hokage's mansion in Naruto, and the fact that I landed in a mesa for my random teleport made it just even perfect to build it. So yeah, like I said, I built this around that. I have a bridge over there to go to where our super smelter is. And then I know I added in this ring of glass, I think it is. Yeah, red glass panes. So it can kind of fit in and also give a little bit more light when you're in there. But let's get going in here for a little bit of a tour. Currently it's still pretty open. I mean, for a big building, it's about, I think the bottom of this is 34 blocks wide, so it's a 34 block radius circle. And I built this little stair to come up here to our storage system, as you just heard. Lady Nerd's little bird sounds like a zombie, and it's been annoying me. I've been hoping it would start sounding differently, but that's just the way it likes to sound. But this is the storage system I have right here. And of course, the main thing, which is all the terracotta, and I've been selling all of that, as I'll show you in in this tour, but there's actually a present there for Lady Nerd. But even up here, this is going to be the bedroom. I actually need to move the beds that are down there up here. And I'm missing a few lights over there. Like I said, this is a very big building. I'm still trying to figure out what all I want to do in here. That'll be stuff I'll do later. For stuff for this bridge, I definitely am planning to do kind of like an undercarriage here, like some sort of a design, so I'll be doing that here in a video later. We have a double full beacon over there, and I have another beacon way out that way, but let's continue going on this little tour here into our super smelter, which we've cleared out a big area for. I was gonna put it back in there too, but I decided right now just to have it here. And it is currently just using furnaces. I'm planning to do kind of a smart sorting system up here for the input. And if you wanted to use like iron ore or gold ore, it'll go over to blast furnaces. If you want to use food in it, it'll send it over to the smokers, and then everything else will just be put through here. And this is 84 furnaces, if I'm not mistaken. That's 6 groups of 14. And we've been using it a lot for the terracotta, as you can see in here. I have shulkers of terracotta, and then these are all empty. I've been going through quite a lot. And like I was saying earlier, it's just new server. There was a lot of bugs and everything, and so I've been waiting to do an episode until it was nice and smooth. I do know, if you haven't noticed already, the aspect ratio might be a little bit bigger on this video than the past ones. I did get a new monitor in the meantime, or in the past month, and it's definitely letting me do better and higher 1080p. But that is currently what I have right there built. I have a few small farms over here, like if I can get down there, a cow farm for leather, and they're just kind of stuck in there. I need to get some more babies and let them grow up. Here's a chicken farm for eggs. Is the only reason I have this, and that's because, actually, let's see if we can get one. One of the data packs or mods that they're using for the server is kind of like a Pokeball mod, and it lets you do it with chicken eggs. If you throw it at a mob, you have a chance of, with that explosion sound, getting a spawn egg out of the little chicken egg you throw. So that's been a really fun addition. It's made it so I can get a lot of my beacons up. I'm just going to take the wings off for now. That would be my nether portal, but yeah, like I said, it's helped with the beacon, because people were selling a lot of the wither skulls, or wither skeletons, so I could use that. Let's see, that's just an entrance to get up there to the super smelter. This is just an area we've dug, and it is me and Lady Nerd that are living out here. She'll be on every so often. She actually needs to get on. She hasn't been on in a while, but this is where I put my villagers. I have this to kind of make sure that no mobs can get through, because if I remember right, mobs can't get through scaffolding. But yeah, it's just my little villagers. Keeping this guy mainly. This is one of my favorites I found. 9 emeralds in a book for a self-touch. That is going to be amazing. I'm going to try and flood the market and undercut everybody, since that's going to be super cheap. If we continue on over here, that right there was my starter base before I built that monstrosity over there. And I'm still using this just to go down to my mining area. So I have a bunch of branch mines down there. I've been digging a lot. There was a point early on when they first opened the end, I was out and about and I died out there. The slash back was not working, so I was not able to recover my elytra that I lost out there. So I've been using that mining area to basically buy myself elytra, because it's still 200 diamonds for an elytra, and in that little present box there's elytra for Lady Nerd too. And just thinking about the sheer amount of diamonds I've spent on elytra is insane. I guess 400. But since the currency is still the Dogcraft dollars, which there's now a better way of earning Dogcraft dollars, which I have a lot from selling on my shop. But the other thing is, it is now based on the amount of patrons that Rendog has. And I'm over here showing you my, as I just flew over here while I was talking, my cactus farm, which is currently only a 2 high, and my zombie spawner. There's also 2 cave spider spawners that direction. They're kind of a distance from each other, but they're within 30 blocks, so I'm going to try and see if I can build them to come together. I wish they were kind of right next to each other, but I mean, I can't be too mad if I have one at least. It'll help me get a lot of string that I can convert to wool that I can then use for wool blocks, so I can continue the project from last season. That's a fun way to do an episode. Let's die in the middle of it. But the project of doing all the mobs and the oh, this is gonna be fun. Just come down here. I guess I could just break it, but like the creeper mob that I did a statue of, I've been planning to do a lot more statues. And in order to do that, I need lots of wool. And I'm hoping to get that started once the rail network goes further. I think the only area they have is to the north station, which is that direction south of me. I did build this up in the north. And I kind of came over here just to show you, this is where I had one of my full beacons, just because I tore this mountain down. It's how I've gotten to do, currently at this moment, mine almost 55,000 blocks of regular terracotta. And I've gotten a lot of orange, so when I go over to the shopping district, which currently right now it's a temporary shopping district, and I keep forgetting to make a port, or a teleport there. And yeah, I keep forgetting to make, sorry, lost my train of thought right there, but keep forgetting to make a teleport there, so I have to keep going to this one and spend $5, but this is one of the temporary shopping districts, and as you can see, right there is where it talks about it. We're still waiting for the main mall to be built. when everybody started on this, all there was the stuff at spawn, which I will show you what spawn looks like here soon, but I wanted to come and show you this shop. Let's get a better look at it. My Deserted Heights, a subsidiary of Nerds Inc. I'm gonna kind of make it a corporation for myself in this season, or this world, and Deserted Heights is my first shop slash business of it. And as you can tell, definitely lots of terracotta that I'm selling. For the longest time, cyan terracotta was a big seller, and I even have less over in the other shop in Beagle, because it's the exact same shop, same kind of look. I just modeled the building a little bit differently. But I wish I would sell more of the glazed, just because I'm selling it at 75 for 16, whereas this is all 50 except for orange terracotta. I have so much orange terracotta. I think I have 5 or 6 shulker boxes inside a double chest that's also full of orange. So I have so much orange, I'm just trying to get rid of it by selling it 64, or a stack for 25. And currently right now, it's not much of a big seller. And you can see I have some there. I have one of my shulker boxes of orange here. But yeah, like I said, I have this shop and I have the exact same one over on Beagle. I'm going to be tearing them both down once the mall comes in, and I'm just going to run one shop. Currently, it's hard to run the two. It takes a lot of stock to do, so let's actually go to spawn first before we go anywhere else. Yeah, like I said, just waiting for the mall so I can tear both of my two shops down and just have one shop of selling terracotta. It'll make it so I can keep the amount of stock easier. It'll all just be right in one place. I'm planning to actually sell everything in double chests instead of single chests. Oh, some people are selling some stuff here. So this is the main kind of cabin. Actually, let's just look at the map right here. So we have our camp hall, and this is all kind of built around the aspect of like a summer camp. I really want to challenge someone to a boat race here soon. Oh, I don't have Optifine yet. Keep trying to push C so I can like zoom in, but yeah, I can't wait to do the boat races. That track just looks fun, and Beagle has its own track too, but just kind of wanted to show you the way it looks. We have the nether portal at spawn down there. A little bit north of the tracks over in that direction, or the boat race, is the end portal. It's in its own little cave. I don't know why the chickens, I know it's after Easter, but and like the eggs and stuff, but like, are they giving prizes away for them or anything? Oh, we just ran over the rail network. So that's like the dining hall where you can put food for newbies to come in. Then there's just some more buildings that direction. And like I said, the only one that has been built so far, last I saw, oh, they finally finished south. So it looks like they're waiting for west and east to get their first stations, and as I know, north just has the one station, south now has one station, so I'm waiting for the big map to come back and we can see all that. But let's go back to my home, which I amply named Konoha. If I'm not even going to try and say it, but the village hidden leaves. Yeah, I'm not going to butcher that one, but so that's basically everything I've done so far. And I've wanted to get a lot of this built and kind of just ready to go for episodes so I can get more projects and stuff going on. Like my current project that I will be dealing with, and I actually might have it done later this week before my next video. And that is my lawn darts section. And I'll give you a little bit of a taste of what that's going to be. It's a mini game I'm trying to build with using the trident. I know I really wanted to do golfing last season, and I was never actually able to go by the end of the season, so I tried my hardest to get a trident early on so I could even build something for fun. And this is going to basically be just like regular lawn darts. You'll have maybe 3 or 5 throws to see how many points you can get, and you're going to go for a board out there, and as you look over your riptide, you also throw your ender pearl. You kind of have to walk a ways. It's going to be a part in the instructions just because the amount of people on it takes a while for it to load up, and as you can see, the board's not too far away. I mean, I'm only trying to go 80 to 140 blocks away, and I just passed it, so looks like I might actually need to push it back a bit more because it looks like I landed over here, which is outside of the board. And it also might just be I might change that because of the angle that you throw that pearl and like the angle that you lift up determines how far it's going to go. But this thing out here will have a bunch of targets that you have to hit, and they'll each be worth different points designated by the color of terracotta here. And I'm using, since I have lots of orange is going to be the one that's the lowest and also the most prominent on the board, so probably like 10 points. I haven't even figured out the system yet. Oh yeah, he fell into a hole. Love it when that happens, but that's the plan there, is just have that with a bunch of targets, and I'm actually going to be changing it once every week to once a month. I'm not sure which one. It'll kind of determine how fast or how much it gets played, because I don't want it to just be the same every single time. Sometimes it might be close to the same, but we'll just see what we can do with that. People in chat, I do know there's some other things that I would like to kind of show you, but I don't really have interesting stuff there. Oh man, let's see, what else can we do? Like I said, this is kind of just a intro. Wanted to show you around and talk about some of the projects I have coming up. This one most likely will have a lot done by the time my next episode is ready or will come out. Actually, probably before I start recording it, I'll probably have a lot done. And that episode will be kind of fine-tuning the rules and figuring out what else to do. Definitely I'll need to build a... Oh, hey, Mr. Creeper. I'll need to build the spider farms, which I've kind of been holding off on those till I can do a video of them, because I've never actually done a cave spider farm, and I think it'd be fun for me to like watch a few videos and learn about it before coming on and trying to do a video of myself building one based off what I read. And there's a skelly right there, so let's just go back to home. And other projects I have coming. Sorry, Creeper heard that one. Are definitely the statue of the mobs, because I would like to bring that back. That was pretty fun to build. And I'm hoping to build all of them this time, like skellies wherever he went, zombies, the creepers, possibly the spiders, endermen. And I want to build them kind of close to where the rail network is, so I'm mainly just waiting for that to come, but I can always get a jump start on getting the wool ready. And now that we're back here, I really need to move that. I need to do some tidying up around here. I know it does look pretty clean, sort of, but there's like torches everywhere. I need to figure out the lighting situations. Down there, I'm gonna do sea lanterns with some carpet, and just kind of make it carpeted down there. Up here, I have no idea what to do for this floor because that stuff, those lights up there don't put enough light source down here. And I think that would do it for today's episode. Like I said, it was just kind of a show around, give you ideas of what's going on with the new world, and just a little bit of explaining why I haven't gotten a video out. It's just, I've been waiting for the amount of people to kind of be lower. Normally we've been seeing about 70 people on. Today's actually not bad, but when it started there was like 100 and some odd, and it took maybe like a minute or so to mine maybe 2 blocks or so. So it was pretty bad. And I know that secondary one, or Beagle, that second world is pretty nice and does a lot of holding between the two. Before I leave, another fun plugin they have, which is new this year. Or this season. It's kind of like what they had last time, where you can like create your home and you can teleport to it. You can now create as many warps as you want. Like I have my home, an iceberg where I can go get ice, desert, more ice. I found 2 different ice biomes. Area where I am going to build a drone farm so I can try and get some more tridents, especially for my minigame. Because then I can have those as like rented tridents that you can use. I have an area in the nether, which it says 115, and it will get updated 116, so the nether will get reset, and it'll be a whole brand new nether, I think, at that point. Or actually, it should keep the same nether outline. It's just going to be the new additions, like the 2 new nether biomes. But I have a little, what are they? Fortress, another fortress that I'm kind of digging out and leveling so I can build another wither farm. There's like maybe 7 of them, and they're all privately owned, which you can't have a public one, but you can charge people to come to it. So I wasn't really going to make it public. I was just going to have people, if they wanted to borrow it, I'll go there and teleport them if they pay for a bit or something. I have my own, actually no, never mind. Sorry, I had that backwards. Wither is where I fight the wither mob after I get the 3 skulls. The skull is where I'm building my farm. So those 2 were backwards. I was thinking they were different, but yeah, this one, they have I turned claim explosions off in it, so I claimed a big area and then dug out a small, tiny area inside that claim for the wither dissident, so he can't escape no matter how much he explodes. And that's been super helpful. Like I said, this is where my nether fortress is. My lawn darts area, which I will make public, probably charge like $5 to go. And maybe charge, I'm not sure what if I want to charge, if I want to charge money or if I want to charge like diamonds or emeralds, because I do need emeralds for my trades. And I was thinking maybe like a block of emeralds to do an actual round to try and get yourself up on the leaderboard. I'm just guessing that might be the way I want to do it. And then my Deserted Heights on Beagle shop, which I'm not going to show that on today's episode. I think I've gone as far as I can for what I planned for today's episode. Just a little bit more I wanted to get done off camera, and hopefully can start going on flexing out the rules or finishing out the rules for my lawn darts game in my next episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.